Everything seems to work. Order. Let's see. It works. Check the levels. They sure are leveling. Yeah. I know I said I probably would finish this today. Most likely not. We'll work on it. The reason why I'm doing this stream again, like 3 streams back to back, that's really crazy. Streams aren't really looked well on YouTube, I don't think. I don't know. I know it's not that great, especially when I'm not that big, you know, on YouTube. But I'm doing this because I'm waiting for results, more ad results. Nothing new. And I'm just practicing. I'm just practicing boredom. Like extreming myself and forcing myself to be bored again. Because I hate the constant stimulation that the internet is. It's a weird a weird relationship with it. Weird in a sense of I have a need for visual stimulation. I want to feel something in my world that's full of comfort. Like if I don't have to work on a comic, I literally don't have to. But I hate that feeling of really not living up to what I know that I'm good at. I hate that feeling. It really is a blessing, and it's a call to action. Knowing I'm good at this, therefore I have to keep moving on. I have to keep trying. You know, and all the distractions in the world piss me off. It's like that one line from Linkin Park. Everything else is a waste of time. I hate my rhymes, but I hate everyone else's more. everything else everything else is a waste of time. I hate my rhymes and I hate everyone else's more. It's like that. I can't watch anything because I hate everything that I watch. Music is so vapid that I won't listen to anything unless someone recommends it. I did this on the wrong layer. That's alright. It's alright. Let me. Okay, this is the just the shade layer. I think sometimes I have the shade layer and the other layer together on accident. Let me express this water real quick. But yeah, I don't feel like I can. I just don't feel in good conscience to do nothing, even when things are super slow. I'm propelled to work on what everybody keeps saying that I'm good at. And seeing the joy that it brings to people to see something cool. People think this is nice. This is good. You know. Yeah, a lot of people would have quit way earlier and just got a job. Just call it a day, and then wait for somebody like me to do the exact same. Wait for somebody like me to do the exact same thing. Put them down the same path. Say you can do it, and then when they get to a certain age, you're like, all right, calm down. Time to be an adult. Time to crush your dreams. You know, when I told you that you could do it, you know, when I said you could do it years ago, yeah, that was just me being nice. That's how I imagined it going. I don't really say it as a way of everybody's out to get me though. It's just I feel like I'm constantly surrounded by people who don't know better. They don't know any better, and it was a such an annoyance to be around that when I just needed guidance. And it sucks that I just don't have faith in anybody to provide me that guidance because it's what I'm doing is something where either you get it or you don't. That's how I notice. And people who don't get it, they ask what is the utilitarian purpose, you know? And that's the issue that I find myself in, trying to find a keyhole. Like I made a key, now I'm trying to find a keyhole for this key. I made a product, now I'm trying to find the I made a product, now I'm trying to find the person who would like this product. Hmm. Let me check something.
So Turning Point.
Oop, 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 oop. That was an accident. I was listening to. I wasn't really listening to anything. I was contemplating watching something, but then I got bored, so I decided against it. Oh wow, that's crazy. I shouldn't. I kind of should. Kind of should stop that. LMAO. LMAO. Oops. Oh wow. I should. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah. Hmm. Automatic. Automatic. Why would I? I should probably dial that back. That's funny. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Why did I do? Why did? Why am I? Why did I do that? Oh, whatever. Whatever. I was looking at my ads for a second, and I was oh, no, I wasn't looking at my ads. I was looking at my Google Clarity, seeing where my traffic comes from, and I saw somebody from Japan looking at my website, and I'm like, why? Why is that? And I forgot I was running ads. And I was like, I was in such a whatever mood. I was like, you know what? Send it to like all these people who probably don't even speak English to just like to just read it. I don't care anymore. I don't care. And then I saw it. And I was like, oh wow, why did I do that? I might be burning money doing that. That's like what happens when you just don't care anymore. When you just throw anything at the wall. But yeah, I think I one thing that I've gotten wrong when it comes to working on something like this, I absolutely wanted an audience. I think starting off with that was the wrong idea. I feel like that's a wrong idea to build an audience by doing this. What I would say to myself now is like what I would say to myself back then is don't stream trying to look for an audience. Stream to be okay with boredom because absolutely no one's going to watch this. This isn't interesting. People can watch Fortnite. People can watch the leaks of Avatar: The Last Airbender. People can watch the leaks of that new Avatar movie or Airbender movie. People could do literally anything with the access of the internet. This should be a practice of silence, of being okay. It's like that one saying, you know who you really are when you're alone. I still kind of don't get that, but I kind of get it. I kind of get it in a bumper sticker aspect, but it is one of those things where what do you think when no one's watching? The not even the clips. I wouldn't call them the clips, but the videos that I would upload, what it was where it was just me speaking in the mic for 10 minutes. It's a very interesting thing to do because I was inspired by, I forgot the guy's name. What is his name? I know he uploads like several times every day. He upload just hey, what do you know? The moment I stop, I think about the guy, Jet Franson. Yeah, I was looking at Jet Franson videos, and I was like, wow, I can do that. Then I realized, oh wait, I can't. I can't talk like that for 10 minutes several times every day. Well, I can. I have the ability to do that, but I don't have the will. Don't have the patience to upload it. Yeah, it's easy to record myself, to upload it, to speak for 10 minutes at a time. But what's even why? What even is the point? This just feels like more of a test of patience. And I don't know what it looks like when I pass that test, you know? I mean, I would like for that test to the passing of that test to look like me getting $10 getting like a aid to do this. I think in a sense success for me is to figure out copywriting, like the right words to use, how to communicate. I guess it's like no special words. Classic coffee and drawing stream. I got green tea. I already ate all my cookies. What's up? What's up, F in chat? I got cookies and tea, and I just ate my cookies. I was feeling so low energy after the stream earlier today, but even when it came, what came from that low energy was just thoughts of I just want to binge watch. I just want to veg out and binge watch like straight slop garbage. And within that slopping garbage, I was like looking around YouTube. I was looking around uh, Discord, and people were talking about that new Netflix show, Mating Season. And I just refuse to reply. I just refuse to feel anything towards the modern slop. DW, hey, DW copyright laws are short everywhere in the world. What do you mean DW? You know what's crazy? I don't know. I thought that dual streaming on Twitch as well as YouTube would bring over some people from Twitch, but like no, no, no. Why would I do that? Nobody comes here from unless someone's raiding. I don't know why I start streaming as soon as I watched this one video saying that everything is fake. Everything on the internet is just fake now. Like all the engagement on the internet on the social media is so fake to the point that it's paid by larger corporation. Like if you're on any social media, you are being like sold. You're being like some like you're being sold influencers that you don't even look up, that you don't that's not even remotely interested to you, like clavicular and stuff. Dead internet theory. It's like it's like one step close. It's so in that gray area of dead internet theory. It is such in that realm of dead internet. It's life support where you do have the onslaught of AI generated content. You do have that onslaught, but it's double teaming. You got like the AI content, and then you have these media corporations telling you what to think and forcing all of these ideas in your head, or telling you what to think about telling you what to think about the news to get you to feel emotions that other than apathy, which in reality I think more people I think apathy is such a valid emotion to a lot of things that is thrown in our face right now, because we have an abundance of information that it's overwhelming. And I think apathy is what people already have, in the sense of everybody memeing. Like there's nothing above being memed. Like the Kirkification, where Charlie Kirk faced a fate worse than death, being a meme. Like people putting doing like AI replacement stuff like that. Like that is his legacy now. He was like, oh yeah, also the turning point. He's like, oh yeah, the face that's on everything. Oh yeah, and Turning Point USA, I guess. I think the apathy feeling is absolutely natural in a world that tells you to care and also sells you your emotions. It's like you can't tell us to care and then sell us our emotion. Apathy is a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Everything and anything all of the time. Anything and everything all of the time. I think the only real thing from that I kind of learned from Bo Burnham is that nobody ever needs to be famous. It's like, even though everything from Bo is just screams theater kid, you know, I'm like, I don't need a like, don't tell me anything, but I absolutely understand what he means. Like, nobody, like, don't strive for fame. I mean, 100% accurate. Yeah, I think. Actually, no. I remember seeing a video, and I think what backs up that idea of like fame is never anything to strive for is that remember seeing a video talking about people who want to be famous are more or most likely mentally ill. They most likely suffer from mental illness. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's kind of true. Like, it's like one of those videos where you see the You see the thumbnail, the title and the thumbnail, and you're like, yeah, that checks out. And then you don't read it, and then you don't watch it. It's so fun. Like that happens to me on several occasions. I just look at a title and a thumbnail, and I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. I don't gotta watch this, but you're right though." So it could really be. You really could have put that on a tweet. Put that in a tweet. I mean, all of the time. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not really the one trying to get famous. I just want to. I just want to make rent every month by selling digital goods on my website. That's my goal. That's what I want. Dude, the fact that nobody, oh my gosh, everybody's making me upset. It's just scrolling from the top to the bottom, bottom, top, I stop, and then they leave. The top of funnel. It's killing me every time. Top of funnel, killing me every time. From the top to the bottom, bottom, top, I stop. And the core and the gotten in the middle of my thoughts. And that's Lincoln Park. And core and the safety, the picture's there. Everyone escaped me for all that I care. Yeah, let me just draw the dad right here. I think yeah, what I want to do for this stream is just finish this, and after this is done, I'll post the pages on Reddit and YouTube community. And after I posted there, I don't know. What is next? I think Chimera, maybe Chimera Island's next. No, I remember it was Purgatory Academy, Chimera Island, then Metal Hero, then Just a Reaper. I might do 6 to 8 pages of Just a Reaper, depending on how fast it is or how I'm feeling. That's usually how it goes. And just how it goes. I kind of don't like for a while. I just didn't like how I didn't finish this. I never really finished the first volume. But then again, I don't really have a reason to finish this. You know what I mean? Hey, about copyright law, I feel like it's done complex on purpose. Yes, but what do you mean specifically about it? Like, laws aren't really made to be simple. I think there was a time where laws were simple, but as things get more diverse, you get people trying to make loopholes. So when things were once simple, they have to be complicated because you have people who spend their lives learning law and make loopholes and say, "Well, actually," and just make it terrible for everything and just ruin life for everyone else. Like the process of registering stuff. Oh yeah, registering your copyright is so lame. Like the register stuff is so lame. Honestly, just it feels like the answer is just be the first person to post it. What the heck? Why is this on full screen? Why did Discord full screen? Feels like the answer is just post it as soon as possible. Be the first. And then like the legal stuff is just a loophole. Like getting documentation is just a scarecrow. Nothing works. Nothing is working. Nothing is worth it. I mean, this is why I stream usually, because like I like when I'm not doing anything. When I think, hey, I'll just check how my thing is doing, my ads are doing, see what people who click on the ads, what are they doing, and it's just single scroll, and then they leave, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, I'm going nowhere. I'm going nowhere fast. It's a really quick way to ruin my vibe. I know people say just don't look at it. I think the obvious thing is like saying just don't look at it, and I'm like, how will I know if it works when I don't look at it? Then again, I might be just impatient. But that could always be it. Well, yeah, but I assume you're registering stuff. Yeah, it's a pain. I personally, I just try to upload as much stuff as I can on the internet. And on it, and to be real, nobody wants to steal your idea. That's what I noticed. Nobody wants to steal other people's ideas because everybody has their own. Talking about loopholes, like talking about loopholes until like last month, you could just deliver an audio format copy of your piece, and they would register it. And but now you need the music sheet. I think it's because they get flooded by AI works, and they're like, nope. Okay. Imagine copywriting AI work music. That's yeah. A lot of these times I just kind of feel like I'm forced to feel like Buddha, where where if you find yourself reacting to it, you lose. Like you cannot reason with it. You can never react. You can never react. Let's see. We do this. Splash. Maybe I gotta get better at clickbait. Like the no way meme. What do you mean the no way meme? Yeah. All the AI stuff, I'm pretty much over. It is whatever. It's so whatever. People don't care. I don't care. We don't care. Hands in the air. Like the music. Oh shoot. Like the music transcription software is junky AF. Oh, so like you're saying when people make AI music and they try to transcribe that AI music, it just comes out terrible. Kinda. Rolling, 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 rolling. All right, let's see. There's a lot of good we can save. I think. Trying to think. I should do this page well. And that's another thing why it's keeping what's keeping me away from doing a lot of like looking at a lot of music online. Like people just trying to make a buck off of AI stuff. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, I get, and it's just easy. It's just easy to do. And once something is easy to do, it's just flooded. Just everything just gets flooded, and everything just gets worse until we reach a new equilibrium. Like, I doubt there is a market for people who want to listen to AI music. Can you imagine? Bro, it's probably out there, but it's so feeble. Like, to the point that it doesn't even exist. Let's see, trying to make this. I guess what I'm trying to do right now is make just shade this in as simple and as aesthetically pleasing as I can. I like doing this because I'm reminded of Sonic Riders. Like, I don't think that, like, the shading is more of a stylistic thing more than a correct thing. Plus, they're further away from the audience, so I can feel like I can get away with doing what more things. It's like whatever. Gotta be okay with boredom, you know. It's weird how people are will just gravitate towards a guy talking more than a guy just doing something. I think when you're talking, you're more focused on making what you say interesting instead of we're hoping that the secondary thing, the drawing or the gameplay to speak for you. And also those like 5 minute videos, no, yeah, those 10-minute videos are pretty good for background noise. Like, it would be cool if this chat was like this stream was for background noise. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I wholeheartedly thought that Twitch would be able to bring a random and say hi, but I don't think it's like that. It ain't like that. Hmm. All right. Getting the wheel of death, but man, what do you mean getting the wheel of death? I lowered the bit rate. So I think these characters are fine. What I gotta do is work on the background over here, then the background over here. Add some add some like background tones over here, and then I can call these 2 pages done. And then these four, well, these six pages would be done. Maybe it's my side. Okay. Dang, I really just worked on 6 pages. Well, six is good. Well, like I want a chapter to be. I want a chapter to be 20 pages. Yep, definitely my side. Okay. Because I want a chapter to be 20 pages. Six is like a little bit more than a fourth way there, but it's not bad. And doing that, I think this kind of deserves to be like six in a way. It's gonna deserves to be six because of the amount of breaks that I took from this. Not just like this comic, but just like drawing comics in general. I think if I had a reminder to just keep working on this, that might put a pep in my step. But honestly, the best reminder is people is just a like monetary compensation, which I just do not know how to do that yet. All I have are theories, and it just feels like the theories don't work. Six better than four, worse than five. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I want this to be like a fisheye lens of the house. This is like the side of the house. I don't think it would have. Would it have like? It would look something like this. Yeah, it would look something like this. I, okay, so to draw the side of this house. Make my eye, at every stereotype. Okay, it would look like that. And I don't think the side of the house would look any different. And you have like blades of grass. I want the feeling to be like they're at the side of their house. I think that's what I should have done with this one. I should probably make it a more of a zoom out image to show that they're on the side of their house. But eh, eh, eh. I've been working on this for too long. I wonder. Give me a second. Give me a Hot Wheel minute. Let's see if I can open up the house model that I made in Blender. Why open this up in Clip Studio? Oh, I don't have a Blender. That's interesting. I guess I have to install Blender. I wonder how large the file is. It's just 2 gigs. That's not. I probably can't even open up the Blender file in here. That would be stupid. That would be insane. I might have to redo this page. As much as I like the drawing of them. I think it would be the best decision. The best decision would probably show a zoom out, like a zoom out to their house. Hello, Soul. Hello. I wanted to come say hi. I love what you do, but I live on the other side of the world, so it's hard to catch your streams at a decent time. Hope you have a fun stream. Thank you for stopping by and telling me that also. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. On the other side of the world? Holy dang. Wait. What in the other side of the world? Let me open up. Oh, it's installed. Sick. Let's see if I can open up Blender. Oh, I can open up with Blender. Woohoo. Let me see if I can close. I just want to close Discord for a second. Yeah, this is gonna suck. I don't want. I really don't want to close that page. Page 70. I like page 70. What version of Blender are they on right now? No, just let me use it. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I forgot how to navigate Blender. It's been so long. Okay. Ah, my gosh, I can't really do this because I didn't, I did not model their house. I'm looking at the house model right now, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did this, and it doesn't look great. And I don't have the whatever it's called, the floor plans. The floor plans are not saved. Have not I have not saved that. Yikes, dude, this is rough. This is rough. When I am here, so yeah, kinda. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm keeping y'all up so late. Why'd I do this though? Oops. Oops. Nope. Nope. I think a wireframe would be good. Yeah, I did model this house. Why would I do that? Why would I? Why would I model this house? Ooh, that this doesn't look great. All right, let me see if I can show it. Let's see if I can show you guys what I'm looking at right now. Okay, so this is what I had. This is the house that I made. Like I modeled it mostly, and it's such it's not great. It's not great. This is like what their house is supposed to look like. I think I found a floor plan on Twitter, not Twitter, on Google, and I built up the house using the floor plan as a blueprint. Yeah, and I lost the floor plan. And this was supposed to be Michaela's room right here. And let's see if I can remember that. This is the window. Oh yeah, this is the door where Malik walks in and sees Michaela hitting Metal Hero. It was supposed to be over here around this area, but I just couldn't really do anything with that, so I just kind of made it up as I go. This is Malik's room right here. It has a lot more stuff trying to work that I tried to work with, but yeah, no. And then here's the outside, and with the car right here. I was like looking up what kind of cars would they have, and I like and I found the closest version of cars, and yeah, this is the outside. I know I did one more thing. One more thing. Uh, the scene might be generally the house. F documentation. Yeah. Yeah. I I literally cannot I cannot find what it is. It's such a sad thing. I can't find out where I don't remember where I saved it. So that's lost media. The blueprint's probably lost media and probably copyrighted, so I probably shouldn't show it anyway. It's lost media and or copyrighted, so I shouldn't show it. But yeah, this was the house. This is his house. Uh, in Metal Hero that I sort of modeled, loosely modeled. Like right here is the first panel, and then here's like the another panel. I remember I spent a while decorating what I know the viewer would see and just use that as a backdrop. Just to make it feel a little bit more grounded. I remember I also had I need to install a plugin. So I had this one plugin that was so great that there was a library that allowed me to download models from like the internet and just put it into this project so I can easily mock up different I can easily mock up a home or a city or whatever I needed. Well, I probably have to do that again. I'm gonna like when I get back into making comics seriously, I'll use it again. But since it's not that serious, I don't really need to. Since I'm like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, I don't really need to. But because like what I have, the documentation's not that great. I just I feel like I just have to do it like this. I I also don't. Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at the thing again. I was thinking, wouldn't there be windows? But yeah, there wouldn't be windows because where they are, they're at Malik's room, and Malik doesn't have windows. It would be on the side where they are right here. Malik's room would be over here. The closet would be over here, and on the right would be the garage. And garages typically don't have windows on their side, so that whole side is windowless. So I'm just gonna have to bite it. I'm just gonna have to eat it. Yeah, but isn't it great? Yeah, I'll just have to work with it. And if somebody complains, I'd be happy because that means somebody actually read it. I think the funniest thing I notice when people read things that I make, it's that they just don't expect it to be good, and they're surprised that it is. And stuff like that always gets me excited to make more. You know, TBH. What's TBH? What do you to being honest about? Pick references that you have near. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, no, I don't. I don't have anything near me though. Like a reference that I should have for this, it would be I would need a single story house. Like a single story house and like everything around me is like two-story. Like I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet on this one. If I had a reference near, I would absolutely use it. I'm just pretty limited right now. Even Mappa animators took Mappa's offices for some battle references. Yeah, Yeah, I was thinking of taking referencing rooms in my house for Michaela's room. But uh, uh, that's for the future. I'll learn from not doing that and probably do that later. And probably do that some other time. When the time calls for it. Like I really love it when I see Mappa use not even just their offices, but like just going outside and taking references of buildings and taking references of a lot of anime they take references of Japan. They like go outside and they take photos and they would paint over the photos for their backgrounds. Like I love stuff like that. Let's see how I can draw this blade of grass. Like these several blades of grass. Now can I make it feel? I know what to do. I know how to make it feel like blades of grass. I can make it radiate like this. Yeah, I think this is fair. I think this works. I can probably do a this is yeah, this looks pretty cool. Do I have let me look at my history. Do I still I need to pull it up again. What was it? Was it gotta look at the docs. Google Docs. I keep reading the dad's dialogue and I keep laughing. I keep laughing at myself. I just read the dialogue. Am I a ghost now? I'm like, he just asked, "Am I a ghost?" He's like, "I'm a ghost now." It's like, it's so, it's so authoritative. Let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start with this. This is how can either you expect someone to listen if you don't listen to them? How can either you expect someone how can either of you expect someone to listen to you if you don't listen to them? Both of you better start talking to each other instead of both of you better start talking to each other instead of over. Keep throwing your voice like that, you'll end up losing it. Oh my gosh. Okay, Unk. Oh my gosh. Sage wisdom. Sage wisdom from Unk. He is their dad, but it's still like this. Like something about this really just feels like yeah, the Google Docky. Yeah, always Google Docky. Let's see. Keep throwing your voice, and you'll end like that, and you'll end up losing it. That sounds like a whole theme of a child of a child episode, an episode of a kids cartoon. That's what I meant to say. It feels like that whole that entire thing just feels like an episode of a kids cartoon. Keep throwing your voice like that, and you'll end up losing it. And then like Malik just sucks his teeth like corn cornball. Okay, done. Like that. And I liked how the speech bubble's like I kind of like how I can't really add more detail to it because the speech bubbles is also an element that takes up space, and I like it, so I don't have to draw as much. I think with tomorrow, I'm going to finish this in the morning. See if I can post it on the interwebs. There, I'll get people saying good job or nothing at all, or just leave a like. Say, hey, can you download? Can you go on my website and download? Give me your email. And they'll be like, no, you weirdo, get away from me. Such a cool thing, cool line. Anyway, wow, my thing is getting grainy. It's fighting for its life for any light right now. It is getting dark anyway. My camera. I just didn't notice. My camera's fighting for its life for a little bit of light. It's so grainy. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's almost time for me to wrap it up anyway. Anyway, I appreciate you, F, for keeping me company, listen to me ramble, and chatting with me. I'm gonna call it a day. Play some video games until I pass out. Take care. Thank you.